If you like this video, subscribe to my channel, but let's get right to it. The Mandalorian Season 2, The Passenger. I just finished watching it, and I really enjoyed this episode. Runtime, 41 minutes. Last episode was 54 minutes or 55 minutes. That's one of the issues I have with the show in general, is there's no consistency in how long the episodes are. But when you look at other shows and other streaming services like Netflix, you know, none of their episodes are all the same either. I'm wearing my Star Wars 1977 shirt with the double X-Wing, you know, in honor of the double X-Wing. You know, it's funny that this was very much an episode where it was like the police were, you know, shaking down somebody, and I liked that the X-Wings were now like patrolling the galaxy like police cars. That's kind of neat. Dave Filoni, once again, probably against, you know, his better choices of acting again as the X-Wing pilot. Look, he probably loves it, but at the same time, he probably cringes when he has to act, which is why the other actor had most of the lines, which was cool. Coffee. And so, yeah, I thought that was good. It's funny because the episode aired Friday. Today's Saturday. And, you know, I didn't get a chance to watch it. I worked, you know, long shift on the TV show that I'm working on, so I was really tired when I got home. And I like to watch these episodes when they're fresh, when I'm fresh and I can kind of absorb them. I don't want to miss anything. And so I text my friend Stu last night and I said, "Hey, did you watch?" Stu's been on the Spotlight with Shaun on Rourke podcast quite a few times. So if you want to check out some of those episodes, you can. And I asked him, "Did you watch the new episode?" And his only response was, "Baby Yoda is savage." And I was like, "What?" And so I was thinking he was probably going to do some Force stuff or in this episode and all that. But then I realized, you know, spoiler alert, you know, he's just stealing larva from the frog lady that's trying to get to her planet to meet up with her husband. And obviously, you know, they didn't do a lot of fan service in this episode as far as like Star Wars Easter eggs, which is fine. I like the fact that the story is pushing forward, and we're going to a new planet. You know, the last episode was on Tatooine, and then this episode is on this ice planet. Pretty cool stuff. The Razor Crest. One of the things we think the Millennium Falcon is a hunk of junk that's constantly breaking down. Man, I don't know how the Razor Crest is surviving. I mean, even it went through hell even in season 1, being stripped by the Jawas and having been put back together and so on and so on. But this ship is just being brutalized. So very interesting. I liked the frog lady. I can't remember her name, but the fact that when they were running from the ice spiders and she couldn't keep up, and then she started turning into like dropping down and becoming a frog, like leaping to get better length of away from the spiders. I thought that was great. It was a cool twist on it. Baby Yoda, yes, being savage, eating the larva. The whole episode was good. You know, it wasn't as heavy as the last episode as far as like storyline and what's going on. You know, some of these clips were in the original trailer for season 2. You know, the Razor Crest all decrepit, falling apart. The ice planet, and so many people were like, even I was thinking it was like when Osaka Tano was on that ice planet at the end of the Clone Wars, and you know, with whoever was remaining from the clone troopers that crashed. I thought that was going to be the planet. As soon as they pull up to it, I was like, oh. And so like it was a little bait and switch when all the spiders were getting shot out of nowhere and you didn't know where they were getting shot from and killed. I thought for sure Osaka Tano was going to show up with the clone troopers, the remaining clone troopers. And you know, it wound up being the X-Wings that shot and then the X-Wing soldiers that were, or the pilots that were shooting up all the spiders. And so a little bait and switch because I think the fans are just like chomping at the bit to get to Osaka Tana and get to all that. And something tells me that because of the way this episode was constructed and kind of made you think, and then all the fan theories that are out there, kind of makes me feel like Osaka Tana is probably not going to show up till like the end of the episode. You know, or the end of the series. And we may only get a cameo where there's a handoff of Baby Yoda to her, and that's maybe it. But anyway, that's kind of my thoughts. I really enjoyed this. I enjoyed that Peyton Reed directed the episode because there was a lot of humor in it, which he's really good at doing, especially if you look at the Ant-Man films. And it's nice that the Mouse House is keeping all the good directors and everybody on this show. And so I can't wait for the next episode. What did you guys think? Were there things that I just completely missed? Let's talk about it in the comment section, and we'll see you on the next one.